All right, everybody, we're about to get started. We are just about to get started. Hold on one second. Yo, Jersey, what's up, dude? Spoopy, good to see you. Hello. All right, good to see everybody. Oh my God, I'm live in the Discord as well. Yo, what's up, Vert? Good to see you, man. Let's bring everybody in. Let's do this. Let's go big screen. Boom. What's up, everybody? Good to see you, man. Hey, we're live. We're live on Twitch. Is it just me, or is this pretty exciting? This is where the Elite Balloons player come from. Well, that's where they used to come from. Used to, sir. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you. I think we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to slide on over here. Over here. All right. So I gotta bring in. Hold on one second. We're gonna stay on this screen, I think, for the most part. So I need to bring in a window capture. We're definitely not gonna make that visible. What's Jerzig with a big follow? How'd you know I was live if you weren't following? Hey man, it's good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You unfollowed a lot of people. Well, I appreciate that you refollowed me. Okay, hold on one second. Let's go. Let's bring in Notepad. There we go. That's what we want. Boom, it's huge. All right, let's shrink this down and let's get our Notepad within reason. Okay. Oh, it likes a specific size. Okay, so this will be our Notepad. All right, let me go ahead and increase the font as well. Yo, we got Plastic Rebel in the freaking audience in Discord too, man. Holy cow, this feels good. This feels good. All right, I'm gonna pause the music real quick. Hold on one second. All right, everybody, let me. Okay, we're gonna bring up the volume, and here's the point. All right. No, hold on. Before we even do that, what am I doing? What am I, some kind of freaking amateur over here? Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's so nice to have you. Today we're in Just Chatting because today we're gonna talk about something we've never talked about before. And before you even think it's the donkey situation, it's not. This is about segments and what we're gonna be doing in the future. So I'm really excited to have you guys here. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, Kingdom, what's going on? Hi, how are you today, man? Welcome, everybody. Please, I have the Discord live stage open as well. So you guys are seeing this live, and my 600 plus community on Discord can also jump into the stage and have the conversation as well. So let me first take a few minutes to kind of open up how we got here and why we're having this conversation. I think that's probably a good way to start it, right? Okay, so how we got here. February 3rd, 2020, I started streaming. Like legit. This is no shit. Like, I'm going to do this. And I've done pretty good. You know, in almost 2 years, I've gotten almost 4,500 people to hit the follow button. I'd say that's pretty good. Now, I don't know, my numbers are all over the place. No big deal. People sometimes like some of the content I make. Some people don't. You know, maybe today's not your day. But either way, I still make content for everybody. I'm a variety streamer. Until I think, well, I still think I'm going to be a variety streamer, but I think it's going to be a different variety. I think it's going to be the Just Chatting variety. And let me kind of explain what I want to do and why I'm going to do it now that I've talked about, like, okay, we've been doing this for 2 years. We've been doing variety games. The numbers have been good. Everything's been solid. I could continue doing exactly what I'm doing for the rest of my life, and it would be all right. It would be fine. I'd still be in the top 1% of Twitch doing what I love. But I am a competitive bastard. I do not like settling. I've had 20 viewers average for like the last year and a half, and I think we can do better. I think we can go bigger, and that's what I want to do. So on your behalf, I got unbelievably baked this weekend. Like, really baked. And I thought long and hard, what could we do? What could we do to change all of this? And I thought, let's go and make a game show. Let's go viral. That's the attitude I like right there. Like, literally, how can we take the content we make here. We laugh all day. You like my thoughts? Thank you. Oh, Dorian's here. He's ready for this too. How can we take the gems that we create on a daily basis for a limited audience and bring it to the masses? I tried doing it through balloons. I tried doing it through Goose Goose Duck. I tried doing it through other video games. And here's the truth. I really can't compete against that because anybody can do it. Literally anybody can be a forehead, all right? But there is something that you can't take away from me. And by you, I just mean like anybody, right? There's something that I have that no other streamer has. And that's my experiences, that's my jokes, and it's my creativity. Sure, there are people that are better at all that, but they can't take mine. Mine's unique. Yeah, Dorian's here for the big brain stuff too. So I want to take that and I want to bring it to the world, but the only way to bring it to the world is off of Twitch. And my YouTube doesn't get seen. Nobody watches my friggin' YouTube. Why? Because I suck at showcasing myself. I'm great at making the content, but I am no man of the people to easily sell it to you, to make you watch it. I'm just not. And I understand that. That is a weakness. But my strength is making unique content and being able to talk. So I bring to you today my future goal. I want to create a morning show that you do not want to miss. I want to make it to where you have a bad day if you don't see my show. I want you to go home and be so disappointed that you didn't see it live that you have to go back and see the VOD. That's what I want. And the way to do that is to make unique content that never repeats itself. Or it does, but a very different way. You know what I mean? Have you got a clips channel? Yes, I do actually. I do have a clips channel. But I don't have enough time to like edit. So I'm bringing on another editor. I've known you for over half a year and I have no idea of a YouTube channel. I have four YouTube channels. Actually, that's not true. For the Unjacked channel, I have 4. I have a total of like 15. I think I have like a total of 15 YouTube channels. Anyway, I bring to you guys my ideas and this is what we're going to do. I think we're going to start this off because it's a lot of work and it's not something I can necessarily do every single day. Not yet. Because I don't know the amount of time and effort and work that goes into it. I don't know where this is going. So I ask you, if you're here watching me right now, I ask you to come along on this journey with me. I think it's going to be interesting wherever this brings us. But I have a feeling we are going to have some like call me Carson moments. We are going to have some Ludwig moments. We are going to have some pretty good times if this all pans out the way I think it does. But my body needs energy. Please go eat, man. Go eat. So over here to the left, to the right, whatever it is for you, all right? Right here, we have the notepad. The notepad is out and we are going to start jotting down some of the very, very best ideas that we can come up with. Here's the best part. I have opened up the Discord stage so that way you don't have to type and wait for my response in the chat. You can literally raise your hand in the Discord and I will bring you onto the stage and you can, elevator pitch your idea to me. You can say whatever you want to say. Well, except bad things. Don't say bad things, okay? I would appreciate it if you did not do that. But so that's 2 options. You do not have to chat in the chat if with your ideas. You can always come over to the Discord, raise your hand, boom, you're in. Otherwise, please sit back, relax, and this is just going to be, I haven't thought about this beforehand. All of this is going to be improv, like the majority of my stuff. I never do anything scripted. So if I say a stupid idea, just know I'm brainstorming. There is no wrong ideas. And this goes for you too. It doesn't matter how dumb the idea. Just if you put it out there, we can kind of work it into something. Think of this more like, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Saturday Night Live. They spend all week brainstorming skit ideas and executing and stuff like that, right? but they go through a lot of garbage to get to the good stuff. So nobody here's a dummy, to include me, for having bad ideas. Yo, what's up, Bo? Good to see you, man. Yeah, same. Has been a while. I took some time off, man. I'm kind of in the middle of my midlife crisis right now. So I'm just kind of like hit or miss, I guess. I don't know. I guess midlife crisis is real. Hopefully Plastic's ready for his soon. So yeah, just in general, I want you guys sit back, relax. If you have any ideas, you can drop them in the chat. Come on to the stage. You can email them to me. You can message me private. You can do whatever you want. All right. I don't care. Just put it out there. Midlife Crisis Part 9. In our generation, it's just called depression. Oh, that's true. Shit. I'm between generations. I forget about this. I still have some of the lingo from my parents' generation, but I'm also picking up some of the vernacular from my kids' generation. It's very unique, by the way. Well, whatever you want to call it, depression, midlife crisis. Like there was a couple days I woke up and I literally just wanted to quit streaming. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna wear everything on my shoulder. Right? I don't have anything to hide because I don't really care what you guys. I don't care what like trolls think about this. All right. I only care about what my true peeps care about. Right. The guys that support, the guys and gals. All right. So when I say guys, I just mean everybody. I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I really have fun doing this. I just want to do it to more people. And that's why we're kind of like changing the game. Okay. Enough monologue. Guys, girls, others, the youths. I'm sorry, sir. Did you say youths or youths? Anybody that knows the movie, My Cousin, oh my God, I can't talk. My Cousin Vinny. Such a great movie. Such a great movie. All right. Idea 1. Okay. Idea 1. Tweet more. Okay. I don't necessarily have a whole lot of time. Like I don't like tweet from my phone like, oh my God, I gotta tell these guys this super dick joke, right? I don't do that. I just kind of tweet from time to time, like if it just hits me and I'm like, you know what, I'll send something out. But I don't really read Twitter. And I don't really engage with other people on Twitter. Like Plastic Rebel, he's been amazing over the last few weeks. His engagement on Twitter, boy, I'm envious. I just can't get there mentally. You barely even use Twitter? No, me too, man. Me too, but it is important. In the streaming world, Twitter is super important. You have a Twitter. Yeah, well, somebody's impersonating him. Here's the thing, like, Twitter's not important until I guess you really need it, right? Is mad at me from last night? Why? What'd you do? What did you do last night, Burr? So this segment does a couple things. This segment forces me to put an hour to 2 hours into Twitter with my audience. You guys can help me formulate tweets. You guys can show me accounts that I should follow. We can go watch videos on Twitter. The point is to immerse ourselves into Twitter for a short period of time and just kind of see what comes out of it. That's the loose idea of it. And I would love to hear any kind of feedback that you may have. Perhaps I'm missing an angle or whatever. But you guys see what I'm saying? Like, it allows me to force myself to get onto Twitter and at least engage with it for a certain period of time before you get canceled again. No, I know. And I don't want to get canceled. All right. We'll move gently into the night. Oh man, I send you a Chrome add-on right now to remove all the news and porn. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll use Chrome for that. I usually use Wait, is it on Firefox? What's the name of it? I'll just look it up. I only use Firefox. I stopped using Chrome about 2 years ago. Tweak new Twitter. Oh, okay. Hold on. On Chrome? Only Chrome? Damn. All right, I'll get it for Chrome. I don't mind. Oh, Bo, what's this? Guys inject. I remember that, dude. That's so good. Get him out of here. So this kind of solves a few things for me too, besides just using Twitter. This also allows me to kind of get current events. And this also kind of allows me to, I don't know, just get out there and mingle a little bit. I like this. Maybe we'll be able to build an audience. Hold on. I got to look up this extension real quick. Hold on 1 second. Add-ons and themes, extensions. Let's go. Tweak new Twitter, please. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? It is on Firefox, and it's on my Firefox. Oh, I'm already excited. All right. We are in. And okay, we're good to go. We have better Twitter. Hey, thank you, Plastic. Appreciate that. But that's all I have on Twitter. No worries. All right. That's just one segment idea. All right. I'm just kind of giving you guys the extreme overview of my thoughts. Okay. Of my thoughts. So the second one is a spelling bee. By the way, have you played Battles 2 yet? Oh yeah, we've been playing like crazy. I got to the White Stadium. Is that what it is? White Stadium, the third one yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty good, but I only had 12 people watching me, so I decided that I don't know if I'm going to do that anymore. It's just not worth it. I don't know. I'm spending too much time like getting no content, so I'm not sure if that's going to be a future or not. So the spelling bee, Twitter, you're pretty knowledgeable of it. Sus. Oh, I have like 20 Twitter accounts. I have an account for almost every brainstorm idea I've had. Yo, is this a raid? Yo, what's going on? Lucy, what's happening? Hey, thank you very much for that raid. I appreciate that. Wow, you don't ever expect that. You know what I mean? You never expect it, but when it happens, it happens. Hi, raiders, come on in. Welcome, I'm unjacked. Your alert's not working? I don't know if I have the raid one. Oh, no. The raid one doesn't go off. I don't know if you know this, Bo, but Twitch changed the raid thing. You have to have like 5 viewers now for the alert system to catch it. It's not me. It's a Twitch thing. I respect the raid and I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you all very much. No. I promise. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. All right. In about an hour, Amazon is bringing me. You've already canceled me? Damn it. All right. Can you get double canceled or no? Is that a thing? I'm not even actually sure. Getting canceled again, boys. Here we go. Did you guys see yesterday? Hassan got banned for 7 days. You can't share. Hey, no worries. No worries at all. Otherwise, call me cars. Yeah, I know, right? All right. The spelling bee. The spelling bee. This is where I invite 4 contestants to the Discord stage for an actual spelling bee live on channel. Takes about 10-20 minutes to get a spelling bee segment, and it would be a perfect opportunity to cut that, edit it down a little bit, and put it up on YouTube. It could be a slammer if it's done right. Yo, 10 bits from Lucy. Hey, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, you'll notice in my my up above right here, every time you cheer, your name gets put right here and how much you cheered with. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Actually, that's what all these are. These are gift subs. These are my bring that down. This is the latest sub, and then all this over here is for the hype train. We've had a few of them. I don't want to brag or anything, but we've had a few of them. Man, I keep getting canceled, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. It's based off the honor system. Oh, I got you. Yeah. And that's true too, right? It's for fun. So I would say this. If I suspected that somebody was cheating, I would never invite them back. And here's the other thing. Maybe we do it with cameras on. 4 people that can use their webcam on Discord so we can see what they're doing, right? I removed. Oh, why'd you? Oh, he removed the tweet. Oh no. You should never delete your tweets, right? That means people can get shamed. Yeah, this is the point that we are creating fun moments. but no pants streams. I mean, I don't want pants. I hope you guys wouldn't. I'm not participating. No. I don't know how we're going to do it. Like, we will work out those details a little bit more in the future. All right. Today's stream is just more about getting more segment ideas, because this week I'm going to set up the studio and a lot of these ideas and try to like make them functional. So today is the brainstorm. Then comes the like, hey, let's actually like kind of build this, and then we're gonna do it. So like next week, we're doing our first show. The only question I have is, does it need a name? I don't think it needs a name. Do I use Tea with Unjacked? Do I use Critically Unjacked? I can't use After Dark with Unjacked. I mean, I could, but I would need different segments, and I'd probably get banned from Twitch. So let's not do that. So at this point in the stream, I'm going to ask if you have any ideas of segments that you think would be pretty cool and you want to throw them out here. You can put them in the chat. You can also go into the Discord. We have the live talk stage up, and you can raise your hand and you can vocalize those to me if you want. If you don't feel like typing, either way is acceptable. I understand that a lot of people are at work, a lot of people are in class, and maybe you can't participate like that. So if either one of those do not work for you, you guys can email me directly. My email is unjackedlive@gmail.com, or you can shoot me a DM on Discord. Whatever it takes for you to communicate your idea to me is appreciated. Yo, you know what else is appreciated? Freaking I'm Matthew. Guys, can we get some love out here for some of the I'm Matthew stuff? Yo, he's over here lurking every day, and I love this dude. I mean, you know, how's GGD going? Good. We played Goose Goose Duck last night. It was all right. Yeah, it was really good. We played it. I don't think I'm going to stream it anymore. I might do it for the Christmas special, but that's it. Yo, I'm going to repay that guy with another lurk over here. Thank you, my dude. I really appreciate you. But yeah, GGD is not that interesting for me right now. I mean, I love the game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, and I would promote the game, and I would encourage people to play it. I think no matter how you feel about whatever, Goose Goose Duck is an epic game. Yeah, Matt is a goof. I like him, and I'm gonna meet him in person soon. Right now, he came to check you out. The loyalty, yep, and I got him a lurk right now on his stream. Matthew is my type of dude. I like him very much. He is from the Philippines, for those that don't know, and I hope to see him next summer. We'll see how COVID goes, but generally, I'm hoping to meet him in person in Manila, hopefully next summer. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to go to the Philippines, but if I do, I'm gonna live stream it for you guys. We are literally gonna vlog it. Okay, let's talk about some other ideas. All right, I think that's kind of important. That's what we're here for. So other than like spelling bees and stuff like that, you know, I listen to a lot of like radio shows. Well, I used to in the morning before, downloading music was a thing. Villa in Manila. Exactly. I love going there. I just used Matt's trick against him. Oh no. What'd you do to him? What did you do to him? So besides the spelling bee, there are different segments that you could do that would give you a lot of, such as everything from like trivia to, where could you have like 4 contestants and just bring them on and just have some unbelievably goofy fun. I saw you lurking, then I started lurking at his stream. Nice. Very nice. I lurk. He reminds me every day, and I go over and drop him a lurk. So I'm just trying to think, like, what did the big boys do? Like, what was like Howard Stern's? I mean, we can't bring on like lesbians licking poles and stuff like that, but like, morning show segments. What are some segments we can yoink and twist, right? Huh? We're going to try to yoink and twist There goes all my ideas. On Jack Phrase, I like that. I do. I like that a lot. Morning show segment ideas. All right. Well, they put TV. So we could do, story. No, that's terrible. All right. I want to do this with guests because the more interactive I am with you guys, the more likely you'll come back and to see like what's going to happen in the future. I've been filled with food. I like that. Did you have any good food, sir? I would like to know. What I haven't had lunch yet, so I need some ideas. I would like to steal everybody's ideas today. I'm the idea monster. You ate pasta? Oh my God, that actually sounds good. That sounds so delicious. All right. I have 14 on the spin to win wheel. I need you guys to think about this too. One, I need to figure out how much should one spin on the segment wheel cost on Jack Points. Is it 500? Is it 1,000? Is it 5,000? You should only be able to spin that wheel no more than twice a week. Twice a week at tops. So what's the average like view time on my channel, you think? Like for like just an average like casual. You think 2,000? So here, I'm gonna try to like keep this going. Spin wheel cost, and then we'll put that at 2K points. Okay, and then we need to think 3 hours watching. That's not bad though. That's actually not bad. Can't you see that? Wait. Hold on. With chicken and horse? First of all, sir, I don't think you should be able to eat horses, no matter how hungry you are. When the impasta is sus. Dried tomato, that sounds delicious. Can't you see that? Yeah, I can see everything. Oh no, Klein has ads. That feels bad, man. You have more? All right. Give them to me, man. Give them to me. Okay, so we think maybe 2,000 points. We need some negatives as well. All right. I don't want the spins to all be positives. There's 14 pie slots. I wish it was here. I'd show it to you guys. There's 14 pie slots. And do you remember DVDs? Yeah, I still have some. Matter of fact, I'm that old, dude. There needs to be negatives. And I think like a 1-day ban. So, all right, let's put this on here too. Negative landings. All right, we'll call these negative landings. 1 day time out. Or, 24 hours, same thing, whatever. All right, something like that. Yo, look at this. This guy's got almost two years underneath his belt. That's actually pretty juicy. Okay, so crisp high. Wait. Okay, hold on. I got to go back up. A non-sub gets 220 points an hour. A tier 1 gets 1.2. Joining raids gives you 200. Oh shoot. So maybe 2,000. So if they just watched me and didn't sub, they'd have 2,200 points in 10 hours, right? Anything above that is just go get her, right? Go get them. So they deserve it. So you should have to trade 10 hours of your watch time to spin once. I don't know. I think between 8 and 10 hours for one spin, if you're not even a sub, I almost feel like that's fair, right? And if you are a sub, you'll probably be able to do it in like 1,500 points or something. Actually, I kind of like that. Crisp High 5, a shout out. Well, I don't like doing the shout outs. And the only reason why is because the majority of people, believe it or not, aren't actually streaming. And then they'll just shout out like Jenna Jameson or something. So that I almost feel like that one is just like a filler. I like the high five though. I love high fives. Are we doing a wheel? Yes. We are doing a wheel for segments. So people throughout the week will be able to cash in their spin to put the segment on the following week's schedule. And I think I'm going to also do something else. We're going to do this for 2 days a week. If I have 50 subs, I will stream 3 days a week. If I have 150 subs, I will stream this 4 days a week. I was thinking about that too. Maybe have tiered content. I don't know. Do we know what the other disc that records music? Oh, CDs. Those are compact discs, sir. Compact discs. Absolutely. 1 day bans. Yeah, we could. There should be at least one negative, right? Yo, what's up, Mr. Boss? Good to see you, dude. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you? Raid their stream at the end of the stream. But this is RNG because it's the spin. So what if I spin, they land on that and they don't have a stream? Dude, I'm afraid of people misusing that. I like controlling who I raid. I really like controlling. Except when I raid like a literal Nazi. Like that's really bad. I can't believe that actually happened. By the way, you can set a limit of how long it takes for them to be able to claim the channel points again. Oh, yeah, that's true, too. I can't expire them. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Yo, what's up, Saucy? Good to see you, man. Host them, raid them, Chris Pie 5, shout out 20. All right, I'm going to take all of these and let's go ahead and we're going to put these brainstorms onto here, right? We need to get ideas onto the notepad. We will sort these as we go. Can we use a timeout on Plastic Rebel instead? No, it would have to be individual affecting. You cannot affect anybody else. The negatives can only affect you. I was busy swiping a chair from. Did you get it? Wait, swiper, stop swiping. Yeah, I love that. Did you get the chair, dude? Dab on stream. No. We don't want that stuff. You'll be the other one to hit shout out. I know, right? CD's nuts. Nice, dude. Got him. Freaking got him, dude. 100 and I'll gift 100. Oh, snap. All right. Jack. No. Oh, man, that sucks. Well, next time, right? Dude, this chair is so good. I'm telling you, if you ever do find this chair at your office, swipe a few of them. I don't have the money to. It's all right. I don't want anybody like dishing out a bunch. I'm setting goals in my head, right? As a streamer, when is it appropriate for me to step up my streaming schedule? Almost done. Hey, Mr. Boss, good luck on those finals. I hope you crush them, dude. I am the controller. Then raid an offline person. No. When you raid a literal Nazi, I get to mess with them. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Saucy does like it when I when I misraid somebody. Refund is another negative you can add in. Refund points. Like, okay. I like that. Refund points. So here's what I'm thinking. We have 14 spots on the wheel. And these can be changed out, no problem, right? So we can always change them out, whatever we need to do. But what I'm thinking is, like, we have 12 positives and we have 2 negatives. And you can always change out the negatives. So 1 week from the next could be completely different. My goal here is I want to create very different content across the board. I don't want every Tuesday to be the spelling bee. I want the spelling to be, I want everything to be kind of fluid a little bit because I want people to show up. And if people only show up on Tuesdays because they only like the spelling bee, then that is, I lose everything. Like all this is not, it doesn't make sense. Also lose points and oh yeah, we can get a respin too. Hold on. Lose points. And then this is probably not a negative though, the respin. And then, but all right, we'll put it there. We'll sort this out again. We're just trying to put things in here. A 1 week timeout. No, it's too much. 1 week is too much. Lose 500 points. That's reasonable. I'm living a life of luxury now, dude. He's sitting in a limousine. A refund points. Okay. Well, then maybe it won't be doable just from technology. Trivia questions. Now listen, trivia could be a segment. So we could do, we'll just put trivia because that's a normal one, right? We could do bingo. Oh my God. Wait a minute. We could do a bingo. All right, I'm gonna put bingo up here. I like bingo. Okay, all right. We see we're getting this. We're getting this. In between these segments, you guys are gonna get current events. You're gonna get political talk. You're gonna get like all kinds of like conversation. We're gonna talk about a lot of different stuff. These segments are meant to enhance the stream as we go. All right. Let me keep reading. Good one that people will love is a small slice. Give 10 subs to a streamer I choose. Oh, why don't we call that? Let's call that bonus slice. And it could be any amount. It could be 5, 10, 20, 50. It could be whatever, right? And so let's just put gift subs. Okay, I'm fine with that. We'll figure out like the details. Like we'll get into the weeds in each one as we go. So we're just gonna kind of outline and just kind of see where it gets us. My grades have been very well, dude. Look at you, Mr. Boss. I like hearing that. Thank you for sharing with that. First of all, it's very positive. A spin again space. Yes, that's the spin times 2 that you'll see the respin. It's more of a bonus slice, I think. Oh shoot, hold on. So here, let's move the respin and we're going to put it there. Okay. As a bonus slice, name on the cool viewer list. That would be a list for people that have earned. Where would that list be? Where would I put that list, Jersey? I want the spelling to be, I like that. No, the spelling bee is where I give you words and you have to spell them. 1 week isn't enough. I know, right? Forever. Eternity, sir. Yeah, I think bingo's a good idea. Gartic phone. No, I don't want to do any kind of games. I don't want to bring games into this. There are so many other opportunities to go play games with other streamers. I want this to be a very unique experience, Bo. Those aren't bad ideas. Those are great games and I enjoy the shit out of them. All right. I'm just trying to think of something that other people can't duplicate as easy. I mean, it's not bad, but Gartic phone takes a while and so does words on stream. I'm looking for ways to come up with 20 to 30 minute segments that I can cut and use on YouTube and TikTok and wherever else. I want to make very special type of content. Bingo sounds fun. It is going to be fun, man. How are you going to set that up though? I have the bingo set. I will call out the numbers. I know the numbers. You show me your card. I don't know, man. We'll figure that out, or we'll get a digital version of bingo. We will sort it out, man. Are you wanting to get canceled? Always. No, I need to get political so I can try to convince AOC to come on my show. That's the goal. All right. Don't tell anybody because I don't want this cat to get out of the bag. But we are going to get so large as a channel and we are going to be so progressive and left leaning that AOC personally calls me and she's like, yo, Unjack, you want to play Among Us with me on your channel? And I just like, yeah, actually I've been waiting for like 15 years for this. So that's the goal. Just so everybody knows. Bo, have a good one, man. Thank you. You're gifting subs to Amaranth. I will, if I have to, if that's what gets her into that tub, I will. Bye everybody. If you gotta go, no worries at all. Refund would be give their money back. And you have a 1 use per session thing. Come back next stream to try again. Lose points. You get the refund. Yeah, no. Hey, you know what? I'm actually going to copy that and we'll just tag that at the bottom here. I just like to this is how I brainstorm, just so you guys know. I literally just use my notepad. I love using notepad. Extend stream. No, that's a punishment to me. I don't like the extend stream part only because that's a negative to me. Cause dude, I know this is going to sound corny and I know a lot of people are going to tell me to like eat a dick or whatever, but at the end of the day, you guys got to understand talking nonstop for 4 or 5 hours is physically demanding. I mean, I'm not going to say it's like the same as putting on an arena size like concert or anything, but like you're using your vocal cords and you're talking and it's very draining. So I do not want to extend the stream if I don't have to. Isn't the cool viewer list basically VIP? Basically. Just name on a list. I don't know where I'd put that list though, you know? I don't want to put a whiteboard in my background. I know what you mean and I respect it. You know what I'm going to do instead? Once I get my YouTube going, I'm going to open up a Patreon and then I'll put the people that support the stream on Patreon. I'll put them at the end of my videos. Oh, rock, paper, scissors. Yo, let's put this up. Boom. I like that. I do like that. It's actually a good one. You karaoke, a part of the song. I cannot sing. And I would probably get banned if I tried to live on stream. At the end of the week or month, you clear it, start again, makes viewers feel special. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing karaoke. I won't do anything that's DMCA. Yeah, wheels are for the negative. No, they're for both. That's right. Real men use Notepad. But listen, I have been known to use Word too. So hopefully it equals out. End stream right now. Small. Well, no. I don't think I can make. I would have to use the digital spin in order to like divide the slice. You know what? I'm going to put it here. I don't know if I would use that. I'm just going to put end stream. All right. We will mess with that. We'll mess with that one. All right. That's an interesting one I had not considered. Ending the stream right now feels so bad though. Yeah. So you got to upgrade to Notepad++. Dude, I'll bring out, I have the Atom editor. That's kind of fun to type in. Quiet time, you have to stop talking for 10 minutes? No, because that would like kill the stream. That's like a comedy killer. We don't want that. We want to bring the stream like some energy. We don't want like silence for 10 minutes. That would feel bad. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Hey, Klein, enjoy the dog walking there. Media shares? That offloads the content to an inanimate object, basically. What if... No, all right. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm almost done with my coffee, right? I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I stretch my legs. I'm going to smoke real quick. And then we're going to come back. We're going to brainstorm some more. Okay. How about one where some letter is canceled? Wait, what do you mean by that though? Saucy Eclipse or go home. You like Atom? I like Atom too. I think it's a really good package manager. Or not package manager, but you know what I mean. Like it's a good editor. I kind of like it. I actually haven't used it in a long time. Hold on. Do I still have it installed? Yeah, I do. All right. I'm not going to bring it up though. Dorian Boop? No, you got to be good to my kitties. My kitties are so cute. I actually have a second cat now, but he's not adjusted yet. So he's still like on my dinner table chair right now. Boss is 15 pounds. He's a freaking unit. Like the new cat is huge and Dorian has been hissing at him. So we're trying to like ease him in, just ease him in. So I'm hoping by maybe the next couple of days, you guys will actually get to meet Boss. Rewards, punishments for the person redeeming. Well, I think we have enough negative. And I mean, we can always add more, right? Because we don't want, this isn't about negatives. Every time I bring up negatives, we're like, yeah, let's give it to them. Here's what I'd like to do. I want to really focus in on the segment ideas and see what comes from there. Because negatives are so easy, right? It's so easy to screw somebody else over. But I want unique ideas that I can make, great content with. I want to be a content creator. I don't want to be just a guy that reacts to videos and other content. I don't want to just play somebody else's game and have some funny moments to put on YouTube. I want to literally create original content that is interesting, that gets people to watch. Because that is how you become Ludwig. That is how you become somebody. No, allowed to say or chat. I mean, I could turn off chat for like 10 minutes or something like that, but I don't know. That may not be that great. Boop is a good thing. Oh, okay. I thought like boop as in like boop, on the head there. Dorian runs streams. Well, Boss will probably run the stream, and then Dorian will be like the sidekick. Boss is 8 years old. Dorian here, he's about to be 6, so he's actually the young buck. I was like, who are these for? Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. So the wheel is going to kind of control the stream. So let's say you have 2,000 points. You've watched the stream. You've participated. You got all these points. You can redeem it to spin the wheel. I will turn around. I will spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, we will schedule it as far as the stream goes. Unless it's negative, then that'll just take effect right away. So let's say I spin it and it lands on spelling bee. I will schedule the spelling bee for either the next episode or the first open segment slot I have. This is how we're going to improv content. Think of it like whose line is it anyway for segments on Twitch. That's what I want to do. I mean, well, all right, anyway, I'm taking 2 minutes, man. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Cosplay is Krillin stream. Hey, what's Krillin? I actually don't know Krillin. A light touch on the nose. Oh, I got you. I love my kitty. All right, anyway, I'll be right back, guys. Hang out, all right? See you in a second. All right, I am back, and let's get right back into it. Yo, what's up, Mince? I see you right there. Hey, hold on one second. Let's all right. Kernel's the most powerful fact. Powerful fact. What? Let me see. Do not touch that dial. Please do not. Okay, so Mince says beautiful. He has such a way with timing. With Gohan? Oh, dude, Dragon Ball Z, is that what we're talking about? Potential to minor character. Really? I did not know that. All right. So if you're just coming in, which you're probably not, it's probably the same people that's been here for a while. We are in the middle of trying to come up with interesting segment ideas that we can do live on stream. So that is what we're up to. How about Hangman? Actually, I really like that. I think Hangman is very doable, right? We have the whole point in this too is to bring like people onto the stage. We want people to engage. Oh, right here. It's charged. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. So Hangman would be pretty decent. We want this to be fun and engaging. We want people to use the Discord, first of all. We want people to actually like participate and want to be part of like a YouTube. Like if you're in the segment, you're going to be on YouTube and TikTok. So that's the goal here. We are going to expand our audience and all that. So I got a fresh glass of tea. I got a fresh attitude and I am ready to rock. So Hangman's really good. Let me go ahead and just add on to this while we're talking as well. So we're looking for 20 to 30 minute sessions, usable on YouTube and TikTok. I would even argue maybe usable on Twitter as well. Can we also use that on Twitter? I think so. Probably not Instagram. How would you guys feel? Okay, so I have another option here as well. Your far right views, yeah, dude, keep those. I don't want you getting canceled, all right? So just keep those into your pocket, all right? What if I also do this live on Instagram using my phone? I've never thought about doing this. I would have to look this up. So you guys can't see it from this angle, but the way that my desk is set up, I have an 8-foot desk. And I have 1-inch like riser poles that hold like the lights up here, that hold cameras, that hold whatever I want to put on them. It doesn't matter. What if I put my phone up here and I Instagram live the stream at the same time? The segments, that is. So like we go live on Instagram at the same time we're live on Twitch. And like for the spelling bee or something, for example. Dude, that would be interesting, man. I've never done Instagram live, so I might have to check that out. I may have to check that out. I'll think about that. Okay, here's another idea. Some form, and obviously not a full game of it, but some form of Family Feud where you have to give me the top like 10. Like we'll run like a poll or like is some kind of survey. All right. And then I could go survey says, and then it goes ding. And then, you know, you're either right or wrong. Something like that. I'm also thinking about like getting some kind of like podium next year and a second camera to make it actually look like I'm hosting a show. Like I actually like step into a booth to be your game show host. And then we got to think about prizes. So that's something we need to put down here as well. We need to start thinking about prizes, right? I think certainly gift sub. There's other things that we could use as well. Mince, what's going on, dude? How are you? Hey, welcome, dude. We're brainstorming right now. We're changing the stream, buddy. We're doing something completely different. Look at this. Almost 4 friggin' days of watch time. That's outrageous, dude. Thank you very much. We can run the survey and hidden channels in Discord. We could do that. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, hey, Saucy, while I'm thinking about it, actually, hold on. While I have everybody here, can I just run down some special events real quick? I meant to do this at the top. And I just want to put these here if that's possible, just so everybody knows. I'm going to go ahead and put them. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them right here, and then I'm just going to read them out loud for those that aren't watching, all right? These are the special events coming up, and I just want everybody to be aware. I want to get these into the Discord. I was thinking about finding somebody that would be like our event manager. Just their job would just be collecting events from our friendly streamers but like I don't want like this. I don't want like you or somebody, you know, I want somebody like that wants to do it, that would be fun, and just we'll give them a special role of event manager, and I can just tell them like go get all the events or put whatever events up so we have them. I think that'd be kind of cool, right? I don't know if there's something we could do that, but that would be really, really awesome. Yeah, no. Event manager would be a super important role. So I wouldn't give that to just anybody. I'd have to give that to somebody that's truly in it. All right. All right. So let me go ahead and just read off these real quick so that way everybody can hear them. So on December 25th, I have a Christmas stream. All right. I'm going to start it at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do for that, but I think we're going to do Goose Goose Duck, and I'll just open it up and do that. Nobody has mine. Hey, Mince, I'll give you, dude, if you have special events, you tell me, buddy, and I'll start reading them off. I'll start telling the world about them. All right. So that's me. That's my special event on December 30th. Big time friend of the stream. Everybody knows him. I'm Matthew247, has a 24-hour stream. So we don't have a start time on that, but we will get it. We will get that. All right. On the 31st, we have Noah Altwin, A Year in Review. Starts at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These names that you guys see on here, these are their Twitch handles. And again, I will try to get these up on the Discord so everybody has these and that they can be notified for that, right? No problem. Thanks for entertaining. Hey, no worries, man. I love entertaining people. What kind of game is Goose Goose Duck? A very meticulous and good game. Absolutely a great game. 24-hour Goose Goose Duck stream this Saturday started. Okay, let's do this. I will get this. What's the date on that? Do you know? Let's go ahead and put Mince up here. So let's hold on one second. Social deduction. Oh, I like that. I actually do like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Mince up here. And again, I will get this up on the events in Discord so that way everybody can see these, all right? But I will also try to remind people throughout the stream, not just this stream, but all the future streams. If I have your events, I will try to plug them as much as I can. I'm not a greedy prick. I actually enjoy promoting other people. I have no problems with that whatsoever. On the 18th. Okay, so let's go December. Sorry, I didn't have my calendar in front of me. December 18th, 24-hour Goose Goose Duck stream. That's this Saturday with Mince. Go over and check his channel out. I mean, seriously, totally worth it anyway. Let's see. Matthew, Plastic Rebel on January 5th. He has a Back in Action subathon special. We don't have a start time on that, but we will get one soon. All right, we'll start with 6 hours on the clock. You guys can make him go for days if you want. And then Duck Duck Games on January 20th, Kid 2 birthday stream. I like that. And that starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So again, I will get these up on the Discord and we will get these promoted. I appreciate you guys being a part of the community. I appreciate you guys contributing and all that other good stuff. So yeah, my pleasure in being able to do this for you guys. You will never know. Oh no. I guess I have to respect that, right? I can't tell Saucy. I'll find out he has his ways. Oh no. Oh goodness. Okay, well, that sounds like crazy time. You know, Saucy's from the UK. He's British, and he comes from the fibers of Sherlock Holmes. It's built into the DNA of all those English folk. He knows everybody's business. He's Miss Jenkins over here. Okay. Now that we got the special events, again, if anybody else has special events and you would like me to promote that. No, I did call you English. That was Plastic that said it. I didn't say that. All right, let's go back up here and quickly change the topic. Family Feud, and then what if we did... Okay, I got to think about this one. I would never. This is a man who respects his life. Damn it. Dude, they got everybody. They got James Bond. They got Pussy Galore. They got all those like those good and bad guys over there. Like I don't know, man. I don't want to go over there. I'm too scared. You guys are dangerous, I think. Yeah, the best villains. I don't know what the guy with the hat with the blade that he throws it and he like cuts people's heads off and then it comes back like a boomerang. I wouldn't want to catch that. I would never want to catch or wear that hat. That sounds absolutely terrible. All right, so we've actually done quite a bit more. We don't have James Bond, you know. If you know, no, I know. I definitely know. I have one. Unjacked Reddit. So, review. We'll put this in okay buddy sense for anybody that's aware of that kind of stuff. So for anybody that doesn't know, I did not create this. Commander Gary created this like a year and a half ago. It's not mine. I think he made me a moderator, but I don't like Reddit's etiquette is you don't manage or run a subreddit that's about you. So like, for example, if Elon Musk has a subreddit, which he probably does, I don't know, he is not allowed, or the etiquette shouldn't allow for him to moderate it. And so Reddit is the only thing that I don't manage, but it does have my name. I am Zeneca runs it. Yeah, exactly. Right. Because that is proper Reddit, whatever you want to call it. And so at the end of the day, I don't run it directly, but I would review it on stream. So I know some people like to put posts up there and memes once in a while. When we do talk about it, it gets like a little energy, but like I could work this into a segment where we do a Reddit review of the subreddit of the best memes. Yeah. It's an unjacked subreddit. Again, I didn't make it. All right. I'm not that egotistical, but one of my fans / admins, he did because he thought it was going to be a really good idea. And I actually have not been to it in a while. Actually, let me click on it. Where is it? Where's my Reddit? Right there. Yeah, you can see Bo's in there. If you go to the link, the most iconic thing. Oh, the pineapple pizza. That's from Zai. So we have 33 readers in there. It's not a huge subreddit by any means, but this is something that I could do as a segment. I think that's worthy of consideration, right? Absolutely. Yo, I have one. All right, you guys can tell me what you think about this one. Let's call this art critiques. This is where um, 4 to 6 people could enter in their artwork, right? Could be anything. Like a Bob Ross painting, right? Could be a lot of things, right? But I would like this to come from the audience if possible, or even I could draw it, whatever. And we talk about the artwork at hand. It could be unjacked memes. It could be trees. It could be all kinds. It could be whatever. It doesn't matter. We got to do something with art. I think that makes sense. I don't really know the direction, but I bet if I smoke enough tonight, I can come up with something. But too bad I just gave away my painting I did. Oh, do you paint, Mints? Dude, nice. Very nice. I don't know how many artists I have out there. I don't really paint anymore. I used to when I was a teenager. I used to do a lot of stuff. Oh, hold on. Plastic is messaging me over here. Keep you update. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, man. Updated with Mints. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I will get all of those promotions out there. So thank you guys. And like I said, keep them going. You do Bob Ross? I like that. Oh, this is a little bit different, but along the same idea path. MS Paint session. We can take a poll, come up with 3 ideas, and I will paint them on MS Paint with your help. You guys backseat paint, and I will do it. Some say my trolling is an art form. I would actually be one of those that say that. Creative and artistic is almost underselling it. Like, I've seen Saucy in action, and he's solid as far as his trolling goes. Be a way of making your feelings stand out? Yes. Oh, I mean, he expresses himself like most people just have no comprehension on how to do that themselves. So MS Paint session is an interesting one. I like that. I would actually, I'll give credit to Deduct. Deduct did this where he actually drew every chatter as a duck on MS Paint, and it was one of the best segments I ever saw. So I'll give credit to where credit's due. Deduct did this first, but I'm not going to do it in the same way. It'll be something completely different. As a matter of fact, if the art is good enough, I'll have it transferred into a heat transfer and make t-shirts out of it, and I'll put it up in the merch store. Learn this one simple trick. I'm glad this guy's on my side. I want to like work on the merch too. That's something I got to get going. There's so many good ideas here. What do you guys think so far? Let's see. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could do 2 bonus slices and 2 negative slices, and that would get us 14. We actually have enough with all of this to fill 1 wheel. You like it? Yeah, I like this too. I think we potentially have something very unique on our hands, and I can absolutely host a morning, like 4-hour session, stream, whatever you want to call it. Let Saucy abuse you for 10 minutes straight. Actually, that's worthy, because I actually firmly believe if anybody could do that, it's you. Yeah, I think that's a fair slice, right? Dude, this is so good. Okay. I know that this stream didn't get like a ton of people watching it. And I'm not done. All right. I'm not done, but we're about halfway through. All right. We're about halfway through with the stream. And I would say this is significantly better than I thought that this was going to turn out. I have more ideas than I actually expected. I have 2,000 channel points and no idea what to use them for. Well, you'll be able to use it for a spin. Once I got to create the artwork for the reward button, and I'm going to go through it. I'm just going to redo all the rewards. Yeah, one whole spin. So save that. So when I get the wheel set up, I don't know when the next stream is, by the way. I need to set this up. I need time. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? This is what I'm going to do. I got to spend the rest of the week kind of getting my shit together. All right. Trying to prepare, trying to build segments, trying to understand what I want to do, try to detail out each one of these lines. And that's going to take me some time. So what I'm thinking is this week and only this week, you'll get notified in the Discord and on Twitch when I go live. So if I just have like 3 or 4 hours and I'm like, yo, let's just do this. I'll just go live. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but starting next week, we're going for 2 days a week doing this right here. This buys me a little bit of time to set the wheel up, to maybe rearrange the studio here, to find an editor. But I don't want an editor until I have like, I'd like to have like a few hours of like ready to go content. I don't want to like find an editor and be like, hey, just so you know, I'm about to start creating content. Like when I hire an editor, I want to be able to send him files, or her, whoever I'm working with, that day. So that's going to be important. So I'm going to be on the search of of a potential editor, but we'll start that after. All right. Oh, Spoopy, thanks. Appreciate that. Hold on, I'm just checking email real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. What? What? Somebody sent me a message on Facebook. I'm not friends with him. They put, "What's up, dog?" This guy looks like he's 60 years old trying to tell me what's up, dog. That's Jesus. All right. Anyway. All right. Anyway, yeah, save those points, man. All right. Save those points because you're going to need them for the spins. Where's Amazon? I need my wheel. They said they'd be here soon. Yeah. What's up, man? Sky. All right. The Discord stage is still open. So if there is anybody that just wants to talk or anything like that, you want to just mull around some ideas, please feel free to raise your hand. I'll let you on the stage. In the meantime, I just want to come up with a couple more ideas. I'd like to maybe do 30, 45 more minutes of the stream. We'll get to like the 2-hour mark, and that should be good enough for today. I just needed some time this December to kind of get ready for what's to come. This is what I want to do. What you're seeing up here, these are the things I want to do in 2022. So as of right now, I'm not planning on playing games on stream. The only games that I'm going to play on stream are going to be collaboration streams. So if there's streamers out there that invite me to play Goose Goose Duck with them, or Crab Game, or whatever it is, Golf with Friends, all of it, right? If I get invited, I'm probably not going to stream it. And I want to explain why I don't want to do that. Yeah, Plastic Rebel has Golf with Friends starting this Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You'd love to see him. There's a couple reasons why I don't want to stream when I'm collaborating. One, I don't want to compete against the people I don't want to compete for views with the people I'm playing with, because that's kind of a feels bad man, right? I'd rather support them by telling everybody to go to their channel and watch them. And then from my point of view, I want to record it because I still want to use that content for my gaming channel. There's still funny moments that happen in those games. I just don't want to game during the day with viewers. And I don't want to be forced to play Balloons or Balloons Battles 2 or whatever game it is just to fill time. I want to make meaningful content that matters. I want to make content that you can watch 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and still laugh. I want to make evergreen content, I guess, where my podcasts were really like time and place. We were doing current events and stuff like that. So all the podcasts I did before, they don't matter. because the things we talked about, nobody cares about anymore. So that's why I'm kind of staying away from that kind of stuff if I can help it. I would like to see some of these videos get hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. If we do this correctly, we could really have something on our hands. It all depends. I just have to have the right people in the right place. And I have to be able to do my job at a very high level. It's always around you. Always. I like that. When I do collabs, and this is just thought of right now, I start stream for like 30 minutes ahead to get some viewers in, then raid into the collab. And that's not bad. It's almost deceptive a little bit, but maybe your viewers won't care. I don't know the best way to handle that. It's not a bad idea. I mean, they still get 30 minutes, right? But like in your case, that 30 minutes could be really good for you. One's outside my schedule. Oh, I got you. Like for you and Legs does this as well. Like your first 20 minutes, like when you tell everybody to, like in the collab, like, hey, it starts at 6 p.m. You don't actually start the collab until like 6:20, 6:30. So you could kind of use that time. You could do your marbles on stream. You could do your monologue. You could do all that stuff. I don't think you really have to go outside because at the end of the day, you guys don't actually start the collab on time. You guys do it 20 minutes later. I'm not shitting on you. I'm just saying like you could just use that time and then raid in. Good for the collab? No, very well. Could be. Until I'm in a partner run, the numbers don't matter aside from telling me if I'm doing something right. Hey, Plastic, we should talk later sometime about those numbers. I tested something out like a month ago, and I'd like to talk to you about that. Maybe sometime in the future. I think I know how to do it. It's an interesting concept. I don't want to like discuss it out loud. Not right now, but later in private. It's all relative. Yeah, everything's relative, right? So, all right. I know I'm all over the place and I apologize. This is my ADHD on fire. It just happens. I just know that my future is not solely on Twitch. I know that whatever I'm going to do, I don't want to apply for partner until I'm at least 500 concurrent viewers consistently. Like Bruds will be applying for partners soon. He should be able to. I mean, the dude's crushing it. So, I would like to be at the 500 as well. Because just like scooching in doesn't feel good. Hey, Jerzig, you don't have to be sorry, man. Thank you for hanging out with me so long. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a good one. Yeah, bring enough subs for everybody. Could you please? Yeah. Hey, we need to, maybe we'll do a stream, a just chatting stream where we go through Reddit and we find a content editor. Would you guys want to do that with me? What if I sign into Reddit with my unjacked handle and we post and see who responds to us? Do you guys want to do that? Well, I'll set it up for this week. We'll do like an hour or two. Yo, Spoopy's back. What's up, dude? We'll go over to Reddit. I'll put a post of like what I'm looking for and we'll see who our candidates are. Would you guys be interested in trying to pick out a content editor for us? That would be fun, right? I think that would be super fun. I don't want to like do boring stuff. I just want to look at their portfolio with you guys. So we'll get all their DMs, all their responses, and we'll go look at their portfolios and we'll yay or nay. And I'll let you guys help me pick who I'm going to hire as an editor. I think that actually sounds like a good time. Literally sounds like a decent time. But I'll hear you on the phone. Hey, no worries, man. Grab some food, please. Enjoy lunch. No worries, man. Yeah, so I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking that could work. I kind of like doing that kind of content. Like it makes you guys feel like you're part of the process. And it also allows me to get like an outside opinion without like begging my family to review it. Okay. What else can we do for segments? Anybody else have any ideas, or should we just kind of like just wrap this up? We'll just talk. Yo, what's up, Waja? Good to see you, man. You didn't miss much, dude. We're just brainstorming over here. Yeah, I do want people to get excited. Hey, while we're slow rolling this, I do want to I would like to make it a point to just discuss my Discord situation right now. Over the past year, when we started playing Among Us, we had a lot of people just join the Discord and never participate again. So that way they could play Among Us with us. So we have a lot of people in the Discord that are going to leave in the next week or two. So if you go to the welcome channel, you'll see people coming into the Discord and people leaving the Discord. And I just want to just make note, just in case anybody comments on it, that I understand that a lot of people are about to leave the Discord server, and I'm okay with that. I would like to replace them with people that actually want to participate in the Discord. And so I know some people love to be like, hey, Jack, I saw that 50 people left your server, you know, kind of like an eat my ass kind of thing. And I just want you guys to know ahead of time, I'm ready for that. Yo, here because I'm bored. What's up, dude? Finally got to catch a stram. Nice. Hey, dude, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing pretty well too. It's good to see you, man. You're just waving them all goodbye. Yeah, and like this is the way I feel about it at this point. I appreciate the time. I appreciate the support that they gave me. You gave me, whatever it is. And I thank you very much for being a part of this process and the fun that we've had. And if you feel like you need to excuse yourself and go meet some other streamers or somebody else that will give you the content that you're looking for, I respect that. And I would rather you be in a situation that you're enjoying yourself, you're having a good time, than just feeling obligated to just be a part of the server that you're never going to participate in. Not gonna lie, but I stayed for you and I appreciate that, Spoopy. I understand. No, there's nothing wrong with eating ass. Hold on. I want to make sure that I haven't like, that was just a euphemism or whatever you want to call it, a metaphor. I was not literally ass eating shaming. What ass eating? Eating ass shaming? Is that how? I don't know what it is. Whatever. But I need your input here. Bring it, dude. Is it worth to get ADHD medication? All right. I was on Concerta for 3 years. I have severe ADHD and I'm no longer on the ADHD medicine. I will say this. If you have school, let me use this hand. If you have school or you have work and you can't focus, but you really need to get the job done, take it sparingly. Take it when you really think you need it. The one thing that I would just impress, just know that if you take it consistently, it can rewire your brain and take away your personality. After 3 years, it took me a long time to get my sense of humor back, get my creativity back. It took me a while. So go easy, use it sparingly, and embrace your ADHD. The faster you learn how to manage your ADHD without medication, the better off you will be. However, I understand the need and there's a time and there's a place for it. So yes, it is worth it. He still plays a game that outdated. Yeah, he does. I can't believe people watch him too. He's boring, man. I would have to go sober for a while, but I need to sleep. No, I get it. I get it. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess you have to figure out what the cost ratio is there. Is it worth it? Yeah. Oh, ass shaving. Oh shit, dude. Ass shaving is so good, man. I like that. Hey, Rye Bread, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you, dude. Still waiting on the sense of humor to fully return. Give it a couple more years, man. As soon as it does, whoo-wee. Man, is that the first just chatting follower? Is it? Actually, I thought there was two. No, I get them from time to time. Actually, no. Well, hold on. No, so I guess somebody else unfollowed me while I was streaming. Damn it. Every time I'm up one number, I lose two. I can't win. This is why I'm stuck at 4,400. It is what it is, man. Anyway, thank you so much, Rye Bread. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm glad to have everybody. If I lose that, well, here's the problem. I had to have a really good sense of humor when I was a kid because I'm a short kind of guy. And all those bullies like to try to, scoop you up and make fun of you. And I can tell you, not on my watch, not today, not like this. Autism isn't a great mix. I'm not saying I have autism. I don't believe I have autism. I don't know how, because, they always say that everybody's on a spectrum. I don't know if that's really a joke or if that's like true or not. But I don't think I can relate. I have ADHD, but I'm unaware of any kind of autism I might have. So I got to thread that needle very carefully. Oh my God. First one I saw. So he's the greatest. Yeah, he is. He is. Today, he's the first. And I love that. Thank you. And got tall shamed. Yeah, dude. Aren't you like over 6 foot or something like that? I'm 5'4". I'm a short dude. I'm 5'4". I've said it many times, so I'm not like shy about it or anything. He's an inch taller than me. Jesus, I'd be a man amongst giants. 6'4". Yeah, dude, you're a tall one. I always tell the tall guys, I'm like, listen, if you reach and get the stuff at the top, I will get the stuff at the bottom, and we'll come together, and everybody will be good. So yeah. I'm shorter than Burlinator and Plastic. Hey, me too. Spoopy, are you really 6'8"? Jesus, dude. 6'8". I can't even imagine, dude. That's crazy. Everybody's over 6 feet. What's going on? I'm the short guy. I'm literally the short guy. Now I can't go to TwitchCon because you guys will all snap pictures of like holding me in your arms like this, and I can't. I'm also at 140 pounds. Jesus, dude. All right, I'm 170 pounds. 1 centimeter under 6 foot. Jeez. Dude. I don't think I can hang out with you guys. You guys will have like Photoshop competitions with me and stuff like that. It's not going to be good. Dude, I'm going to be like mini-me from Austin Powers. That's going to be feels bad. Do we need to take you to buffets? Yes. Somebody please get that guy a burger. Slenderman. I love it. Isn't it usually the short people that's protected by the tall people, as long as you're not the guy that made fun of the tall people? Because then they won't protect you. Unless you wait more than 6 days, because tall people have smaller body to brain like ratios. So after six days, tall people usually forget what happened a week earlier. I think that's true. That's what I've heard. And that's certainly what I'm putting on Facebook for my mom to read. You know what a woman call a guy who's 6 feet? No, just a friend. Oh, got him big time. I like that. Oh my God. Well, Spoopy, why don't you just eat more ass, dude? That should put on a few pounds, right? Jesus. Oh, this stream goes sideways so fast. Like, I always feel like I'm in control. And then like all of a sudden, boom, I'll have to know. Nice. Hey, for everybody, as this is specifically for Rye Bread. Rye Bread, I want you to meet my sidekick. This is Dorian. And did you say ratio? Yeah, what's up, Daniel Tex? What's going on, dude? We're having fun. Yeah, listen, guys, I'm going to say a lot of things that's probably not great. He's a gray tiger. He's a gray tiger. And you know what? A boss is still underneath the dinner table. So we have a giant like dinner table that seats 12. And he's underneath it on the chairs, and him and Dorian aren't friends yet. These guys, God, my camera's terrible. They're not friends yet. So it's just going to take a little bit of time. But yeah, for everybody that's just coming in, I got a new kitty cat. His name is Boss. And I'll be honest, he looks like a boss. At first I was like, when they told me the name, I was like, the audacity for somebody to name a cat Boss. Like, how are you going to do that? Yo, go, man. Hey, Plastic, thanks, man. Go get some food. I was like, you can't just go around naming people Boss. But if you look at him, you're like, that's a boss. That right there is a boss. No dogs. No dogs, man. We only have cats here. With the most manly face. Yeah, like Boss, I talk to him eye to eye and I'm like, oof, please don't punch me. Like, he looks like he could shake me down for milk money. So I have to go very easy on Boss. But I think Dorian smells this and he's like, you know, and I'm trying to tell him like, hey, he's down, buddy. No, you didn't miss anything, man. Yeah, Daniel, I'm sorry, man. We're just not a dog family. And it's too much energy, too much explosiveness, too many walks, too many, like, I need something in between like kids and nothing. And I feel like cats are right in the middle. Dogs take just too much time, man. I can't even. I literally can't even. How about that? When Boss walks into the room, yeah. Oh, lordy, lordy, he's coming. Oh my God, dude. I wish I could do a sermon skit. That's something else I want to do with this content too. Like eventually when I have like people in the studio with me, I want to do like skits and shit. Like that sounds like so much fun. Actually have like sidekicks in the studio with me. You got 5 kids and married? What you mean? Yeah. No. Trust me. That's what I mean. Like I got way too many kids and I don't have a lot of time. So cats are perfect. Get that? Perfect. Oh my God. Hey, here's another thing that we're going to do with this, this stream idea. We're going to turn this into an audio show. So I'm going to name every one of these by number. And I'm going to put this on Anchor and Spotify and everything else. So I'm hoping for the most part, everything is going to be audio, like friendly, and not necessarily you have to have visuals, but we'll see. It's just an idea. Maybe I won't be able to do that with all of them. Like if there's an episode that's like really visual, then I won't be able to do it. But it's just something to consider. He's that one super evil Pixar character. Yeah, that's exactly it. Dude, he's got like a chunky jaw too, man. Like honestly, Boss looks like he used to get into some street fights. And he looks like he's got some stories to tell me. Like I want him to like walk up through the living room and like get up onto the couch next to me like, shit, dude, let me tell you something. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't have enough energy. Dude, it's tiring, man. You literally explained it to the cat. The cat. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's the same here, man. Have you got any costumes for the cats? No, they don't like wearing stuff. Dude, that was Abstract Meg. She's on the phone. She walked by. This guy right here will not allow me to put like anything on him. Hey, I'm going to move this over here for now. All right. Cause it's easier to get out of the way. Okay. So yeah, Boss has an Omega Chad jaw. Dude, seriously. He's the first cat I've ever seen with a chiseled jaw. Like if he wasn't a cat, I could put him in Calvin Klein underwear and I think he'd be just fine. Like, are the bones are crumbled? Jesus, dude. Yeah, absolutely. A tie attached to the collar. No, but like this right here is my dude. Like, could you guys even imagine a cat over here and a cat over here? Like, dude, don't even get me excited about this. Okay. Cause I'm going to end up losing my mind thinking about kitty cats everywhere. All right. I'm obviously going way too far into that hole. Let me see. Cat looks dead. No, he's super tired, man. He's been up all night. He's been worried about Boss. They're trying to like meet each other. So like, I didn't even go to sleep until like 4 a.m. Dude, I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in like a couple days. So I got put on these muscle relaxers and they're messing with my sleep schedule. So I don't know, man. Tonight I'm going to bed at like 8 p.m. He just breaks out of the window, stealing some tires. He better not. because I'm going to be the one that has to pay for that. Just the new medication. So I got a new doctor, and I guess my number one rib back here on my shoulder was dislocated for like 8 years, and she found it and popped it into place. And all of a sudden my neck and my shoulder started feeling a little bit better. So she's got me on a bunch of muscle relaxers over the next like couple months to see if we can rework the muscles, because they've been out of place for 8 years. So it's going to take some time to like readjust them. She's going to do some laser treatment on me and stuff like that. This is a big reason why I have to dial back some of the content that I'm doing, because I'm trying to take care of myself. So in 2022, I can be a new man. That's what I'm hoping. I'm super excited, man. What if you put a wall in between the chairs? Oh, like a little divider so they can't see each other. Almost like the dating game. No, I feel way better. Dude, for 8 freaking years, I had a dislocated rib. More like New Jack, hell yeah. Matter of fact, my doctor said I can actually go down to the gym again. Have any of you guys ever had a membership at Planet Fitness? I don't know if I'm going to buy weights and just work out from home. But dude, I need to go work out. Like, it's been so long because I physically haven't been able to. But now that I got the approval from my doctor to get back into like getting into shape and working out and lifting weights again, I think I'm like almost ready. My body's telling me like, go for it. I'm a little nervous just because it's been a while, but I don't know if I should. I have a Planet Fitness about 3 miles away, but for $100 to $200, I can just get weights and a few dumbbells and just work out in my living room if I wanted to. I don't know what the best move is. Will be jacked again? I mean, I don't want to say like the gun show is anything, but like it could be better. The gun show could be better. Bring all the boys to the yard, All right, we've gotten way off topic, and I'm sorry about that. But, I just having fun with you guys. I love chilling out with you. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I was in Walmart the other day, and for the first time during COVID, they actually had like dumbbell sets and plates and stuff. So, yeah, it was very interesting to see, and I'm really glad. But I am looking forward to working out again, maybe get rid of my chubby face a little bit, start looking a little bit better for the stream, get that chiseled Chad jaw going. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I feel like we've kind of covered it all for today, at least. Is there anything that I should dive into a little bit more? Is there any last like alibis? Is there anything you guys want to talk about? I still have some time. I'm not like rushing off. But I don't want to just sit here and just yammer on for like 20 minutes just to fill time either. But I feel like we've done a pretty good job here. For those that are new, just coming in, like, what did you guys do today? We're changing the podcast. We're changing the gaming, and we're going to more of a morning show that's very unique and segmented. And we're brainstorming ideas for the Spin the Win wheel. Yeah, I know you just got here. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm not trying to run off or anything. I just don't know if I have any more content. But I think what I can do is maybe take 2 minutes, stretch my legs, and I don't even know if I should do that. But so, Daniel, let me explain to you and for everybody else what we're doing. And you guys can rewatch the VOD for the full like spectrum of it. But like the TLDR is, hey, I'm old, I'm not really good at games, and nobody really watches me play video games. Out of 4,400 followers, I'm lucky if 20 of them will come watch me on a day-to-day basis. And I understand why. It's because the content that I create is boring. I am boring. And there's no incentive for anybody to be like, yo, I need to see what Jack's doing. So I want to fix that. And so what we're doing is we are going to retool the entire stream. You look like you're in the early 30s. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's only because I shaved my head. That's it. Other than that, it's all white. It's terrible, dude. White and gray. Highly offended said that you're boring. Well, I don't know. I don't know the reason why people don't come in. So the only thing I can say is nobody has to be sorry. I'm not looking for a pity party or anything. I'm just trying to take the numbers, the raw numbers, that I look at through my analytics and my stream reviews and all that. And I try to make the best decisions that I can going forward on how to make better content that engages people on a different level, that's unique, and that I can do. So I just assume that I'm not putting out the type of content that those people want to watch. But you don't have to be sorry. I'm not looking for that. I just want to take what I do and I want to do it better. And I understand time zones are a bitch. Like the only time that you can see me is when I'm live, and that sucks. So let's fix it. Let's make different content that you can watch at 2:00 in the morning or at 1 a.m. or at 1 p.m. Let's make good content that you want to watch. Busy being a student? Yeah, man, people are at work, people are being students, but I don't want to make live content that you have to digest a 2 to 4 hour. Yeah, I make YouTube videos. For those that don't know, I have 4 YouTube videos for Unjacked. I have my podcast channel, I have my gaming channel, I have my archive channel, and I have my podcast clips channel. Automatically, yeah, I want to have more fun too, right? Because sometimes I don't have fun playing balloons. Sometimes I just use it because I'm lazy. And that doesn't make good content. And I'm okay with that. I think saying this out loud is what I need to do. I need to say, I'm here to make better content for you. And that's what we're going to do. So from now on, the streams going forward during the day will be 3 to 4 hours, twice a week. And we are going to do segmented content with my audience. We will start using the Discord channel for the live broadcast so the audience can get in and participate in these segments. So all you got to do is show up when you can. And if you can't be there, don't worry about it. I'm hiring an editor to take these videos, these VODs, and cut them up into segmented videos on TikTok and YouTube. So that way, no matter where you are, no matter what time it is, I have content that you haven't seen that is super entertaining and you're going to love to watch, right? Now you don't have to slog through a Goose Goose Duck video I put on YouTube when you only give a shit about when I play balloons. You know, I have podcast frogs, I have political frogs, I have gaming frogs. I got all kinds of frogs, just like any other streamer, Andes, whatever you want to call them. And now I think I'm ready for 2022. I took 2 years to practice how to be a host, 2 years to practice on how to be a better streamer, how to be a better communicator, how to just do what I do. And if you look at my old videos, my old clips, I think you would agree that I've come a long way. So now I want to take that and I want to go do the things that I want to do. But I also know that if I don't expand past Twitch, I'm never going to make 5,000 followers. Never. And I feel like if I make this kind of content, I stand a good chance next year to build tens of thousands of people that subscribe to my YouTube channel or my TikTok, and that will come over and watch my Twitch channel. My goal next year is to have triple-digit concurrent viewers. That's what I want. I want more people watching my content across the board. And I'm willing to spend my money to do that. I don't make any money doing this, but I'm willing to spend my own personal fortune, how little that is, and making that happen. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, what's up, Nubius player? Good to see you, man. That's my plan. Plastic says he'll allow it. I appreciate that. But at the same time, and I want to be very clear for those that like watching me play Goose Goose Duck, I am still going to play the evening games with collaborators, content creators. That's Twitch streamers, that's YouTubers, that's whatever. Like Plastic Rebel and Legs, all the streamers that you watch me play with whether it's Kaleidoscope or anybody else. I won't stream those necessarily unless they're like 3-hour sessions or something, but I do want to record those and have my editor cut those up and put gaming highlights on my YouTube gaming channel. Pretty sure Among Us came out on Xbox today. Dude, that is awesome, man. I can't believe Among Us is still kicking it. That's awesome. Try and download it. Good luck, man. You get bigger, I get better. There you go. And, you know, here's the best part about that. If you're a content creator out there and you're like, dude, this is a dumb move, think about it this way. I get bigger. All I'm going to do is end up promoting you guys anyway. So, you know, we should all be pushing each other to the top. And the faster we do that, the faster we go up together. You know, I think collaboration is the key. I think being a strong community is key. And I'm terrible at it, but I do want to get better. I do want to be better. To try out the new updates. I hope they're awesome, man. Cosmic cubes and new roles. Oh, that's cool, man. I haven't played Among Us in like 6 months. I literally have no idea what's going on with Among Us. I wish I did. We had so much fun. That's kind of why I suggested the starting up your stream and doing it just chatting for 30 minutes, then raiding until Legs or Berlinator or whoever you're collabing with, just to make it known that. Well, this is what I do though. I at everyone in the Discord to let them know that that's where we're going. But well, I'll definitely work on that. I just got to figure out like how, like if I could get Legs, Berlinator, you or anybody, if I can get you an extra 50 viewers for that stream, then I'm down, man. I'm super down. Just look at how far humans got. Yeah, I agree with that. No, you can't do that alone, dude. You can't do what we do. You can't build a skyscraper by yourself, right? But this is about growth. And this is what 2022 is about for me. I want to do something. 4 or 5 new roles. Have you played Goose Goose Duck, dude? They have like 20 roles now. I can't bring myself to play Among Us anymore. I just can't. They're so far behind. I gave up on them in March, unfortunately. I wish I didn't, but Among Us development team has been kind of hot garbage. And I don't know. I'm not out there really supporting them that much, sadly, which sucks because they were doing so good, man. And then they just... Oh, you haven't played it? It's way better than Among Us. I literally can't open Among Us because I've played Goose Goose Duck. Goose Goose Duck has just ruined it for me, sadly. I used to play Among Us all the time. People used to come out and play with me all the time. Then they stopped, and then like we found Goose Goose Duck, and the rest was history. You play a 5-year-old laptop, it'd probably run slow. I think it's pretty light. Goose Goose Duck is super light. Though we have another game to play instead. Oh, I don't know, Mordu. I don't know that one. But you know, hey, everybody has a game. I mean, I appreciate Among Us. I still have my Among Us painting right ahead of me. I know you guys can't see it. That's something too. Next year, I'm going to try to put a camera up in the corner down here, kind of facing like the battle station down here. So you can have a front and a back view, you know? So there'll probably be another stream this week. I just don't know when. And there may not be. There may not be. We could just wait until next week so I have time to kind of like hammer all this stuff out that we've talked about. But I think that this is the right move. I think if you look at like big content creators like Ludwig, if you look at any of the top ones, I mean, they're certainly showing you the blueprint on how to do it. So the best example of how life works, Henry Ford was sued and then they tried to prove he was an idiot and unfit to run his company. Oh, that's always juicy. You can find someone who does it within an hour. Yeah, right? You know, that's the thing. Like, as much as everybody hates him, look at Mark Zuckerberg. The investors wanted him to give up his majority share because they didn't want one person controlling Facebook. Now, I firmly believe that Mark Zuckerberg is an evil individual with no empathy and understanding of how human beings should live. But with that said, and you could say this for Bezos too, but Bezos is not in the same category. No, actually, let's leave Bezos out of that for now. But Mark Zuckerberg, as awful as he is, he was able to drop out of Harvard. And now the guy's worth, what, hundreds of billions, tens of billions, ridiculous amounts of grillions of dollars. Yeah. I'll try running Goose Goose Duck there in a minute. Yeah, give it a shot, man. See if that. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, exactly. I think wheel spins are going to be around 2K. We're still hammering these out, okay? They could be 1K. You might have 2 wheel spins. I don't know. Yeah, he sold his mate out of his own company. Agreed. As evil as they are, they know how to make something out of nothing. So if you like me, I like reading about like biographies of like famous people, right? Whether it be like Larry Page from Google or Sergey, or you know any of like the top like Jack Welch, a lot of the big ones, right? I read a lot of their biographies because I find them to be interesting people. I like to know how they got from point A to point B. Now, I would never do what they do in most cases, but you know, there are some lessons in those books are like that. You don't get far. No, you have to step on everybody. Like you have to step on people to get up to where they are, right? Yeah. Please, Saucy, could you please send me that biography? I've only been asking for like 6.5 months. It's almost insulting at this point. If you get dodo roll, every roll, yes, absolutely. You can play the dodo roll in very different ways. You can have the editors draft before it goes to print. Agreed. I would like that as well. Yeah, you can make a redemption per stream, per use basis. Yep. What's the purpose of dodo? To be voted out. If you can get yourself voted out, you win automatically. Yeah, absolutely, Plastic. I have some of my turn-ins like that currently. So I'll play with this. I think we got a lot of ideas today, and there's a lot here for me to work through. So I'm gonna save this. I want to go ahead and play around with these ideas. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're about to hit 2 hours. That's kind of what I was shooting for. Yeah, I am a little bit of a monster at dodo because sometimes it depends how I feel. I'll try to throw it and then I'll also play it straight. And then when they do vote me off, like they're like, "Oh my God, you're a dodo!" You know, it's so good. All right, let's wrap this up. I appreciate so much all of the stuff that you guys gave me to throw around. Big shout out also to Plastic Rebel. He's been certainly a driving force of this. I appreciate what he's done to kind of rope me back in. For people I don't know, I really wanted to quit streaming. I just wanted to stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I would just honestly rather go do a bunch of other things. There's no fame. There's no money. There's none of that. You got food. Have a good stream. Hey, have a good one, man. Thank you for being here. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sad about that because I've met so many cool people. I'm in communities, like I'm doing stuff that I like to do. And it's giving me a lot of positivity to chew on and it gets me excited during the day. So, the idea of quitting for me is very difficult and not something I really want to do. So my alternative is to fix it and do something that I really want to do. And that's what this stream was about. This stream was about getting those ideas out there, talking about things we can do so I can make that happen. Might have a cold? Dude, I hope you feel better. I am the cool people. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys specifically, right? Talked about this. You're new here. Would have been unfortunate as I like the positivity. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, being a streamer can be a little taxing on the mind, right? Because you constantly see your numbers go up, then you see your numbers go down, and then you see people disappear from your community, and then they reemerge for like an hour, and then you never see them again. Like, there's a lot of like the amount of people I've met. Like, even though I only have 4,400 followers, like, I would say 500 people unfollowed me. I had a total of probably like 5,000 followers, like real people following me over the last 2 years. And I miss a lot of those people, right? But they have jobs, they have school, they have other people they found. And sometimes that can just wear on you, man. Like you feel like you have a community and then all of a sudden people just disappear and you're like, fuck. Well, I thought we were cool. Like 30 content creators that I followed because they followed me and I wanted to have a relationship with them. 30 content creators this year unfollowed me. And I don't want to be full of myself, but I'm bigger than them. And they unfollowed me because they saw no value into what I was doing. And it made me rethink what I was doing. I also unfollowed them. Fuck them. All right, just for the record. I'm actually good with this. I'm starting over. I appreciate Plastic for giving me a little bit of a different viewpoint the other day. And because it helped me sit down and really think about what I was doing. And I don't want to walk away from the community that I built. I want to make it stronger and I want to make it better. So let's do that instead. Let's keep it positive. Let's not quit streaming. Let's not be a big baby about it. And let's just do things that make things grow, right? Instead of just thinking that the world owes me anything, let's do something about it. They keep doing what makes them successful. And I agree with that. And I thought that balloons made me successful. And that's why I went back to balloons. H2K Titan, great example yesterday, told me that Balloons Battles 2 updated. You should go stream it. So I did. I wanted to try and see how many people would watch me during a huge update. And the answer was 12. 12 people watched me. Out of 4,400 followers, 12 people watched me. All that did was fortify my decision to do exactly what we're doing right now. And I think this is the future. Hell yeah, man. Your colleague definitely has COVID, and I'm sat over here like first time. Jesus. Start up your PC. Do it, man. Yeah, people unfollow all the time, dude. I had 2 people unfollow me during this stream alone. Yep, absolutely. 2 people unfollowed me just during this stream. This 50 viewers is insane. That's more than my class had in grade school. I know, but I'm here to get 1 million. I want them all. I'm not going to lie, man. Yeah, the follow's free, man. But some people just, I don't know if they get mad at me or they're just like, I'm moving on, never going to watch this guy, and they unfollow me. I don't know. People have all their own reasons. Why isn't Among Us installing? Check Twitter, still got 12 minutes till. Oh, I got you. Okay. Look at that. Berlinator. Dude, you got so much time watching me. That's crazy. You made yourself successful, I'd say. I found you through balloons and stayed when you do other stuff. And that was really cool. And I'm glad that worked. It didn't work for everybody, but I'm glad it worked for you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I mean, listen, more people will come. Hey, Saucy, quit unfollowing me. You're so aggressive. 1 year, 2 months, almost 3 months. Be happy about it? Yeah, absolutely. I think last week I was feeling pretty down. I think last week there was a gray cloud over me. I felt like I was being done. And you know what, Plastic? I was mad before that people were leaving. I mean, not really mad, but like I was feeling down about it. Mad's not the right word. I'm bummed out. I was bummed out about it because I couldn't figure out. I'm like, why are these people leaving? But then you came through and you were like, hey man, those aren't your supporters. Let them leave. And you know what? I am, dude. And I hope all the non-supporters leave so I know who my real base is. I want to know who the real people are that I can't wait to see in the future when I'm in your country or in your state and we're having like a lunch and I invite an open invite. We'll just get the whole restaurant or whatever, like most likely the people you don't want here anyway. Agreed. I had a poor mindset about that. And I'm thankful that you guys cared enough to point me in a different direction. I don't even remember who you were. Actually, a lot of people that have left recently, I don't remember who they are, to be honest. They're people I literally just never engaged with. They probably played one game of Among Us with me and they left. So I'm staying positive about it. And I think it's the right thing to do. All right. I don't want to beat this dead horse anymore. Guys, seriously, thank you for giving me a kick-ass stream. And I'm not even thinking about the numbers, dude. We did something. We literally accomplished a goal on stream live. And that's huge. You need to come to Germany and drink a cola with me? And I would. I certainly would. Dude, you want to know the best thing about being retired from the Air Force? I'm going to tell you. The best part is I can take my retired ID, go to any Air Force base in the United States and put my name on the list to fly anywhere for $25. I and my wife could fly to Germany for $50. As long as there's an Air Force plane heading that way. And guess what? We have a lot of bases in Germany. So I can do that. That's why I tell you guys, like, I'm going to come see you. That's not like some like, I can't wait until I'm a big enough streamer to come visit you. No, I'm traveling the freaking world because it only cost me $25 for a ticket. Join Discord. Yeah, I didn't want dead members either. And that's why I'm going to stop that as well. Almost 2 years of follow age, dude. That is so awesome. Retires from Chair Force to stream in a chair, go AFK. Dude, that's the best part about being retired from the Chair Force. Yeah, man. I think it is promising for the content. Yeah, I think we have a bright future ahead of us. But again, thank you guys. I appreciate you being here. Look at this. 1 year, almost 3 months. Daniel, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody. I appreciate the input, and I appreciate you allowing me being part of your community as well as you being a part of my community. It doesn't really happen alone, not anymore. This isn't 2012 or 13 on Twitch. Just being on Twitch is not a guarantee that you're going to make it to the top. But I'm telling you, I'm going to be in the top 500. English streamers, let's be clear. I can't beat those Spanish guys. Those guys are huge. About 900 to 1,000. Yeah, you've been working hard too, man. These follow ages are probably longer than mine. Well, only because, it's just you found me when I played marbles, which happened to be a little bit later. But you still got 1 year and 3 months, dude. That's still nothing to shake a stick at. Oh my God, that's good. So I know almost 1,900 right now. Dude, that is banging. Seriously. That is good stuff. And you know what? Plastic, next year, let's go crush some content together. Let's grow these numbers, man. Let's go beat somebody. I know you and your wife want to beat somebody. Let's go do it. You got my vote, man. You can get 5 cents just by watching an ad on Twitch. Can you really? I can't get that. That's, man, feels bad. Yeah, dude, Saucy, you got serious flex time. One time I was lucky. I got a whole 70 whereabouts. Nice. Very nice. Look at that watch time. Look at that follow time. Ver's bucking up on 6 months right there. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Time for lunch. So, listen, thank you for listening on the stage. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you for being here in the chat. I will announce the next stream on the Discord. I wish I would have had one to promote, but I kind of got to figure out how long this is going to take me. I need a few days to kind of like bring this together. Okay. So, I will be in the Discord. I will be talking over there. I will be playing at night. Last night I played Goose Goose Duck with Legs. I think Mince was there for a little bit. Kaleidoscope was there. Berlinator was there. There was a bunch of people. I played with a bunch. So, all you gotta do, if you want to see me at night, I won't be streaming if I'm playing, if like Legs is playing collaboration, like I play with her group about 3 times a week. Before you end right now. No, I don't have one and I don't want to force it. But I will be streaming on Christmas Day or evening, wherever you are. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's what, 11 days from now, we have a Christmas stream. I will give you at least 3 streams between now and then. Okay? So Christmas evening, Eastern Standard Time for me, let's do something. All right, Plastic, I'm going to get better at this. I promise you, for you, dude, I'm going to get better at selling this. I'm going to get a little soapbox and put it in here so I can start screaming from the rafters. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here for the day. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget about the YouTube channels. If you want to watch some of my content while I'm not live, go over there and check it out, man. I have so much content. I have 4 YouTube channels. All right. If you want to watch some of my podcasts too, go for it. There's the podcast channel right there. Biggest thing of business success, bam, fam. Hell yeah, dude. Book a meeting from me. I like that attitude. I really do like that attitude. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's get those gators. If you're a sub or you have this unlocked, drop those gators, man. All right. We want to definitely go out with some gators in the chat. Make this chat green. Thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. I will see you in a few days. I will let you know. Let me pull all my shit together and I will tell you. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. Mwah. I'll see you soon. Later, Gators.